Hey guys, welcome back to Praying Hands and Walking Feet. I was on my morning walk this morning and just was wrestling with some thoughts, and so I thought I'd share them with you because maybe you're having the same thoughts too. It is about time to start the new school year, and so you see everybody posting about what they're doing to get their kids ready, and if you homeschool, what curriculums they're using, and their spaces and how they're set up, and what they're changing and what they're doing. And I don't know about you, but those thoughts of, am I doing enough? Am I enough? Am I creating enough? Am I giving enough? Are we going to be enough doing what I have planned? And honestly, those thoughts can take over. They can take over and they can make us doubt, and they can make us change our minds and change our path. And that's not what we are supposed to be doing. If we have been led to a decision, whether that is to homeschool, whether that is to use a certain curriculum, whether that is to attend a certain school, or any of those things, if we have been led to that decision, then that means that that's the path that we should be on until we feel that we've been led a different way. We can't allow other people in this world to determine what our path is and where we should be and where we should go. And we can't allow the what ifs and the I'm not enough and the I don't have enough or I don't do enough. All of that is fear, and all of that is the enemy. Now, what we are called to do is we are called to rest in what we have been called to do. Rest in the decisions that we've made, as long as we've taken our time and assessed and prayed and made the best decision for us and our family. Then we need to rest in that decision, and we need to hold fast to it, and don't give in to the pressures of this world and of society and of comparison, because comparison is the thief of joy. And so if I'm to enjoy this school year, then I can't compare myself as the teacher, my kids as the students, our curriculum and the choices that I've made. I can't compare that to anyone else, or else our school year is starting off on a shaky foot, and it's going to be much harder to come back with. So as I was walking and just listening to a podcast and just listening to the Word of God and just embracing the nature that is around and trying to just get clear on, what am I supposed to be doing? What are we supposed to be doing? How is this school year supposed to look for us specifically? What is enough and what is too much? Sometimes we try to keep up with everybody else, or we try to do what they're doing because it might look great and it might look fun. But honestly, it might not be for us, or it might not be for us right now in this season. And so we have to recognize, where are those thoughts coming from? Are those good thoughts, or are they thoughts of comparison? And comparison is the thief of joy. And I want joy in my home. I want joy in our homeschool. I want joy in my kids' lives. And so therefore I cannot focus on comparing us to anyone else, because we are all unique. I don't teach or mom like anyone else. My kids are not like any other teenagers, 10-year-olds or 8-year-olds. They are unique individuals, and they have unique needs and unique personalities. And so what we get to do is we get to do what works best for us. We get to pray about it. We get to talk about it, my husband and I, and then as a family, what is going to work best for us in this season, because that's where we are. The past doesn't matter because it's already gone, and the future we can worry about when we get there, because right now we're right here in the present. And so we need to focus on what is going to work best for us right now, here in the present, in this situation, in this time in our lives that we are in. And then we need to have confidence in the path that we have chosen, and rest in the fact that if we have been led here, if this is the path that feels right to us, that feels in alignment, then this is going to be the right path for us right now. Now, does that mean that it's going to all be paved smooth and there won't be any road bumps? Absolutely not, because this is true, real life, and we are real human beings. So there's always going to be bumps in the road. There are always going to be mistakes, and there are always going to be hiccups. But We have to embrace them as hurdles and not roadblocks. And then keep going. Stay the path. Stay focused. And remember that if this is where we have been led, then this is what God has planned for us. And out of it, greatness will come. And it doesn't matter what someone else is doing, because that's their plan. That's His plan for them. And we are not them. We don't live in their house. We haven't had the life experiences that they have. We're not living in their shoes, experiencing the things that they are experiencing. So we need to just focus on our family. Focus on what works best for us right now in this season, and then carry on and reassess as we feel necessary. So I hope this has blessed you, especially with the start of the school year, to just relax and push away those thoughts of comparison. I know it's hard because society encourages us to compare and to want and to feel not enough, so that we have to get more or do more or be more. But that's not what we're called to do. We are enough. And what we are doing is enough. And we have to do what is right for us and for our family, because that's where we are called to be.